we're gonna be playing some Our Life today. So let me just click off of Light Eat. And let me... Oh yeah, another disclaimer. I have to use my regular webcam as well. So if you see my model not being good, it's because of that. Because I can't use my regular webcam either. The things I do to play games on Nintendo Switch. Also, hold on. It's not letting me increase the game audio. I get paid tomorrow. I'll send a little. Oh, thank you, Moggy. Oh, hey there, Star. How's it going? Oh, okay. It is all the way up. Okay, your model looks evil. Must be because of the webcam. Hey. Boy. But yeah, can you guys hear the game audio alright? Need me to turn it up or anything? The things you do for your Poggers viewers. Ooh. Yes. Let's go. But yeah, also if I am able to get through next month, alright, with my money, and I have a little bit left over for this month, I will try and buy a Minecraft subscription or whatever it is called. I think it's like $8 for a Minecraft subscription, so we can continue playing on the regular world that we have. But right now, can't do it right now. But I really do want to play Minecraft at some point again. I've been really missing it, especially since we played Terraria. One day PayPal will work on my shitty country to help out with Kofi. Aw, it's all good, Overtaker. I Life, Elden, and Ring. You sure have been playing Elden Ring a lot. Yeah, Minecraft has a subscription. Yeah, it pays for the realm. Yeah, so I like have my own world that we've been playing on. With me and like everyone. Like there were quite a few people that joined. But like, if you want to make a world for yourself, it's free. So, like, if I don't at some point, I might just play Minecraft by myself just because I've been missing it. But I would like to go back to my realm because I miss it. I miss the floating welcome to the world and shit. I miss my rainbow sheep farm. Funny block games are fun. Oh no, I feel ancient. Yeah, multiplayer server hosted directly by Microsoft. Yeah. And yes, I have been playing Elden Ring. Oh, you beat it this morning? Hehe, yeb. Yeb. But yeah, let's play some more. Our Life. Welcome to the world. Is that a motherfucking dot hack reference? Yes! I think I even tried... Did I try recreating Ovon's face in the sky? I might have deleted it. The recent Terraria rain rustled my urge to play modded Terraria again. All-nighters ahoy. Oh boy. Hey, that rhymes. New game plus time and then Millennia. Well, good job on beating Elden Ring. My giant, garish, undecorated castle looming threateningly over the spawn area. Yeah, someday we'll reach it. Once I have the money to renew it. On the scheduled appointment with the caterer, you and Cove eagerly arrived at the location specified over the phone. That nobody can contest because I built an XP farm and mending books. I've earned my garish castle. I'm doing the same with Sekiro. It's been painful, honestly. Ooh, good luck on Sekiro, Starny! If Minecraft comes back, I will immediately be conscripted to continue landscaping the big area. Yep! You sure will! Kinda wanna try and make like a creeper area. Just contain some creepers, make it a zoo. I don't know how to go about doing that, but I think that would be fun. I remember when Millennia was extremely cheesable with the fly spell. I took the mountain out, and there are like 4 more, yeah. Maybe that guy you banned from it will try to come back for the 4th time, yeah. Nonsense, he wouldn't try for a 4th time. I haven't seen him around, like, at all, but who knows. Maybe if I play Minecraft, he'll be coming back being like, add me to your Minecraft server, even though I bullied one of your friends like multiple times after being told to stop. You know, actually, I remember we were talking about bans last time. That was actually the, would you say funniest ban? They just got banned one time, but they kept trying to come back after I told them they were banned. If you make it a lavish area for creepers, it's an aw mansion. Yeah, so they were banned and then they kept trying to come back. And one of the things that really ticked me off is they would often ask during streams. And so I had to be like, you know, it's like kind of putting me on the spot when you're streaming instead of like asking me. Like, he never really apologized. He kept requesting to come back because he was like, I won't do it again. Yeah, you did, yeah. Pretty sure he literally built over where he used to be. Yeah, we have a thing in Minecraft called the naughty boy system, which is if you break the rules, you are banned from Minecraft. Especially if you bully one of my friends. Like, I'm sorry, if you, like, it wasn't just once that he was being mean to Yume. He was being mean to Yume multiple times and kept killing Yume. And I was like, can you not? Can you not? But they kept doing it, so I was just like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. No coming back. And then we burnt down his house and took all of his stuff and put it in a chest that we called the Naughty Boy chest. So if you ever see the Naughty Boy chest, this is the origin story. Yeah, tale as old as time. Hi, Elio, could you unban me from having maidens? Unallowed. I know you're on stream, but still. Yeah, I remember that person. Just didn't realize they come back. We have more of a public storage now, yeah. Anyone can just kind of come and take whatever's from that thing. I think whatever I took from him, I just ended up burning because I didn't want it. Bad vibes. Yeah, understandable. I don't think he had too much anyway. Like, I think we just took, like, a bed, some weeds, stuff like that anyway. But yeah, that's the origin of the Naughty Boy chest in Minecraft. But yeah, let's play iLife. On the scheduled appointment with the caterer, you and Cove eagerly arrived at the location specified over the phone. You were led inside the building past a seating room and directly into their commercial kitchen. It was sleek, silver, and so clean that it sparkled. The observation alleviated some worries right away. Next to you, Cove's eyes wandered the space with intrigue. This looks like my job. Along the back wall, you spotted a woman at a sink, large enough to be an arm's length deep. She looked over her shoulder and grinned broadly. Hold on, I'll be right there. Rhonda, hi Rhonda. Yeah, it's been 2 years. I haven't seen them around, like, for a solid year, I don't think, so. I think they just kind of stopped coming. Good thing this chatter wasn't a girl, because talking about the naughty girl chest, I'll stop right there. Oi! I made another path to the village where that end portal was. It's actually right behind the portal that leads to your house, I think. A little secret. Ooh. She finished washing up and swiftly crossed the room, drying her hands on her apron. When she reached you and Cove, she gave a little bow. Wait, encoding it? Is my stream alright? Also, I just realized I am so sorry, Billy. Let me get my programs up. I forgot to do that. I was more concerned with my capture card working that I forgot to bring up tits. No, it's fine for me? Okay. I'm getting like encoding overload messages. Oh, maybe it's because I have this open here. Let me close this for now. I'll reopen that once I'm playing it. And I think that might still be making it running in the background. Let me just actually close it. Let me see. Game capture HD. Okay. me see. Close that. Okay. Don't think it's running in the background, so we're good now. So hopefully we don't get the encoder overload message now. You look a little low frame rate. Oh. Shoot. How's it look now? It might also be my, it might be my webcam too. It's fine? Okay. Yeah, let me like, yeah, I can't really move around with this webcam for some reason. Like, it just does not detect when I move my shoulders. It's really weird. Looks fine? Okay. So I guess I had to close out of that. But anyway. Hi, I'm the head chef and your caterer. And I hear that you're getting married and are in need of sustenance for your friends and family. Need a sustenance. I love when people say that. Yes, I need my sustenance filled. But yeah, let me know if you guys are getting frame rate issues again. Yeah, we are. I mean, I know it's a visual novel, so the only way you can really tell if there's frame rate issues is my model, but still. But yeah, if you're like, if you notice like the mouth movement, is like not accurate, that's because it's a bad webcam that I'm using today. So my mouth movement isn't off. Yeah, you're fine, just go. Okay. Well, I can assure you that you've come to the right place. We provide a full course meal with a menu tailored to your tastes and requirements. Ma'am, we'll need as much sand as you can carry. I threw a burgie at you. There we go. There we go. Now the bonks are working. Here's your catering, dork. What a full course meal. We'll also include all the plating, silverware, and glasses. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Why don't you introduce yourselves? A bit stunned by the speediness of the chef's candor, Cove took the opposite approach and slowly, awkwardly pointed to himself. Yeah, I had banana, can, and burgie. He just threw a heart. You can't eat a microphone! I can eat a microphone. The Australian national dish. That's all I had to offer. I'm Cove, the groom. I am also Cove, the groom. And my name's Bunny. I'm the other groom. I can eat a microphone. I love it. You can call me Rhonda. Okay, hi Rhonda. That is such like a white woman name. Like, it's so Californian. It's so white woman. Hey Rhonda. Oh, Rhonda. I've known so many Rhondas and Dianas. Put those back on. Okay, there you go. Rhonda, Diana, and oh, he wants the bunny ears off. Take those back off. The fight of the bunny ears. Marvelous. Now I have a little pamphlet that I'm gonna go grab. Oh no! Moggy and Barn are fighting over whether I should be a Banoi or not. Oh, now Overtaker's joining in. Marvelous. Now I have a little pamphlet that I'm gonna go grab. Fuck, I'm low on points. Bye! Sudden turnaround. Can't believe you willingly chose this ship dynamic with Cove. What is this? Maggie, have faith. I'm pretty sure Barn is also low on points from bonking Elio often, like me. I would never be low on points. You can read it. Leave it on the counter. Use it as a coaster. It's okay. I'm gonna explain everything myself anyways. Think of it as an extra guide. Oh yes, I will use your pamphlet as a coaster. Beautiful coaster you got here. Rhonda waved the idea of any formality with both hands, as she also shrugged nonchalantly. Cove chuckled shyly, leaning towards you while she lightly jogged to the other side of the kitchen. Ah yes, bank error in the favor of Mr. B. House. What? Of course. Hey, don't you be misusing your moderator powers to be giving yourself some points. However, I will choose not to use the redeem anymore. Not for any reason, but just because I want to. Alright, well, here's your bunny ears, everyone. Let me see. She scooped up 2 information sheets and came right back. Rhonda confidently stretched her arm out all the way to offer you each a pamphlet. I've lied on the internet. You can't just do that. You can't just go on the internet and tell lies. Alright, fine. I'll refund all of the bunny ear redeems for everyone to be economically fair. I'll bail out everyone because I'm too big to fail. Both of you accepted one. Cove turned his around in his hands, inspecting it carefully. Oh, I hit confirm on accident. Oh! Dwarf is Disney confirmed. The bank failed. My B. Well, I'll be back to backstab the next ears redeemer. Bank error in my favor, baby. Y'all. Luckstat stays winning. Oh, God. I was okay with the bank failing, but if it's gonna make Luckstat look good, ugh. Yeah, that's why you increase your Luckstat. Oi. Both of you accepted one. Cove turned his around in his hands, inspecting it carefully. You studied the one in your hands, too. Catering excellent taste when remarkable catering experience. Call for reservation. That is such, like, I don't know, like, you're not even advertising the name of your store. Not even saying why it's good. Do you guys use high quality ingredients or what? Luck best stat. What would strength do? Help you press the redeem with more power? Yes. Everyone with luck stat has dainty hands. I have big buff hands. Pay no attention to the fact that I have very small hands. Fake Elio is from a rich family. Yeah, truly can't self-insert into this. Well, now that I've remembered that, we can get into the nitty-gritty. Let's shop talk the menu. You can choose to have a single menu that's consistent across the board, easy peasy, or you can do up to 2 fully separate types of menus based on different dietary needs. We should probably do that. Like, it's cheaper to have a consistent menu, but I want to be considerate to people that are like lactose intolerant, vegetarian, stuff like that. This is some new age pretentious catering shit. Guests could choose between them and will prepare as much of both as needed. Small, but with power! I have the power! It practically goes without saying, but we'll be able to accommodate individual plate changes if any comes up. For example, a situation where just 1 or 2 people need some specific elements left out. We can work with that without needing to make another full selection for it. A tragedy in 7 messages. What is this? Oh. Truly the most tragic thing in existence. So, what kind of menu did you 2 have in mind? My food is from a Michelin star chef where I put a hot dog on top of a leaf because food is a metaphor. I want a full-scale exclusion for taste and allergies. Not a problem. Isn't Cove a fucking vegetarian? Let Cove pick. No, the game made me a vegetarian. Because I said I didn't want to eat meat one time. Because I tried to cut down on my meat consumption. And then the game was like, oh, so you just don't want to eat meat at all? You're a vegetarian? Okay, and it took like years for me to be like, I'm fine with some meat, please. Not a problem. The chef pulled out a notepad and pen. She listened closely as you explained the types of food you'd like to be excluded, based on the individual needs of your group. I remember choosing vegetarian, but never Cove. Yeah, it was me. I doubt it. Elio doesn't even let him hold his hand. Cove is not fucking. Elio's toxic and controlling. Let Cove pick. Listen, I did! I chose the option where it's accommodating for everyone. So Cove can pick his own damn food. Save and go back. I want to see it. Okay. Fine. You can scroll up. I don't have my mouse plugged in. Okay. What does Cove want? Cove's attention moved from the pamphlet to you. He breathed out evenly, understanding that he would be the one to answer here. I want to see if Cove remembers if I'm vegetarian. Well, I need to save and go back. You can scroll up, yeah. Run it back. His brow furrowed with thought as he ran through the options the pamphlet listed one more time. He pressed a finger to his paper. What if he thought I was vegetarian and he forgot about it for the catering? And so he gets a bunch of meat. Benny has some specific preferences, so we should probably do a full menu based on that to make sure it's okay. Okay, thank you for remembering, Cove. Let's see if Cove deserves to have the reins. Let's see if you're right. He says steak only. Yeah, what's my specific preferences though, Cove? Nodding, you were in agreement with Cove's answer. You appreciated him speaking up and handling the situation to you. Cove, do you think I'm a vegetarian or do you think I'm conservative on my meat consumption? Because if you think I'm a vegetarian, you're wrong. No, do not test your fiance to see, please, for the love of God. That seems extremely toxic. Yeah. Yeah, I hate when people do that to test someone if they remember things. It's like, God, just tell them. Nodding, you're in agreement with Cove's answer. You appreciated him speaking up and handling the situation for you. Sure thing. No, but honestly, yeah, don't do that. Elio is the toxic one in this. Listen! The chef smiled warmly at his choices and then pulled out a notepad and pen. She made sure to write down everything that was requested. I was one of those bacon guys. I am! You answered everything so far. I had him choose a few times. I told him I was vegetarian. I want to see if he knows I just want to reduce my meat intake, but I'm not actually vegetarian. That's the biggie already done then. Let's keep the ball rolling. And then the catering happens and you go and look at him, Jakob. What should we get? Oi. Hey, Elio, I have a question. Oh, what's your question? Yes, please. At the minimum, there's gonna be a main entree for our service, so that's one course automatically. And if you're having cake or another dessert, that'll technically be another course for your guests. Although that doesn't count as one of the portions that we offer here. I can go up to 6 courses, the dinner, and as many as 5 additional portions. So we're looking at salad, soup, a hot appetizer, a cold appetizer, and or a palate cleanser. Do you know how big you want the service to be? Oh god. Yeah, Elio has this man wrapped around his finger. What is dot hack? Oh! Nihongo o hanashimasen ka? Hai. Ne. Dot haku wa? この言葉は何? ドット博は、マルチメディアフランチャイズです。ドットの、この言葉は何？ドット博に、福間ね 深めれるもののいくつかはアニメとゲームです。そして小説、小説じゃないですから、ライトノベルです。アニメとゲームとライトノベルをあります。ご覧のスポンサー提供でお送りします。アリトビはドテンの主人公アリトビドト博の主人公の名前はカイトです。そして、モティプル、主人公は、フケスいるいろいろの主人公です。このアニメの主人公は、スカスです。ドット博才能のアニメは一番のアニメです。そして、1の最後それは最初のアニメ、ドット博才能です。そして、このアニメの主人公はスカサです。次の、モチャイミディアの、エントリーは、ドット博、インフェクションです。このゲームの主人公は、カイトです。カイトが大好きです。じゃあ9歳。僕は9歳の時から、カイトを愛しています。バイデンブラストエリオはすごいありがとう。スカヤカンさん。ネオですか？ネオだです。ネオが好きです。いいですね。いいですね。牛乳とネオが好きです。どうでもいいよ。かかったなーがダンダクロススプリットアタック。トワイさん、お願いします。お願いします。褒めてくれ。褒めてくれ。トワイさん、褒めてくれ。早く褒めてくれ。褒めてくれ。見つけた。それが来るの見ました。褒めてくれ。褒めてくれ。褒めてくれ。Anyway, I think I've been talking Japanese long enough. Yeah, it's been 6 minutes. I can talk normally. 頑張って、エリオくん。Thank you. Okay, fine. Elio's really cool and wonderful. Thank you. Okay, back to the land of the English. I've met my quota for chaos for today. With all said and done, I shall bid you all adieu. Hey, don't bite me! Let's see. Oh my god. 6-course meal? Okay, what's the norm for weddings? I feel like 2-course meals should be enough. Why is there not the option to just let Cove choose it? What's the average for weddings? Is if I have a 2-course meal, will people be like, God, what a cheapskate? 3 or 4 usually? 2-day wedding? Roll dice? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna roll a dice. Number generator. I'll just choose whatever one I get. Please don't give me 6. That feels way too much. 5? 5? That still feels like a lot. Do not. Yeah, 3 to 4 appetizer, salad, soup, main course, dessert. I mean, I am rich. Yeah, I think you know what? I'm gonna not pay attention to the dice. We're gonna do 4. We're gonna do 4. 5-course meal. He rolled the dice already. Let him eat. You know what? If we have a 5-course meal, I'll take home whatever people don't eat. I've never been to a wedding, so I don't know what standard is. I've been to like 1 wedding, which was like my cousin's wedding when I was like in high school. I'm qualified to say this as a DM. I throw dice frequently. Sometimes you fudge the numbers. Yeah, we're having a 5-course meal. Seriously? A 5-course meal plus the dessert we're getting? Ah! He was slack-jawed at your suggestion. Ah, yeah! I had to work at a wedding once for no pay. It was hell. What the fuck? Yeah, Cove. Wow, okay. It doesn't even count the dessert. Cove's shock melted into rumble. That's like 6 meals then, including the dessert? How many people are coming to this wedding? What the fuck would a 6-course meal and dessert be? Little fucking picky Jesus. 5-course dessert. More food is the last thing I'm gonna be upset about. Yeah, what does 6-course even mean then? Yeah. I'm not surprised Cove eats a lot, but geez, hold on. What does 6-course meal do? I'm curious now. The forbidden 6th course. Each other. Oi! Wait, what? Okay, yeah, what's the 6th course meal? Cove laughed abruptly and he stared at you in awe for a moment. Biden burst to Spirito attack. Biden blast split attack. Do you seriously mean that? A 6-course meal plus the dessert we're getting? Let's go all in. Wow, okay. The whole thing it is then. Last thing I'm gonna be upset. Okay, it's about the same. But I'm gonna go with 5. 6 sounds way too much. Why are you looking at me like it's a sex thing? I obviously meant cannibalism way better. 5 sounds way too much. Yeah, but 6 sounds even worse. We're going with 5. The dice decided it. Yeah, I can't scroll up because I don't have my mouse plugged in today because of my stupid game capture. 5 courses then, huh? Sounds like it. Do you know what you'd like for it? I want one of them to be a soup. Sure, I'm not gonna say no to soup. Okay, we have an entree and a soup agreed on. Yep. The chef glanced up from her notepad. She twirled the pen with her fingertips in anticipation. It's coming along nicely so far. What else were you thinking? Please fill in your own answer, please, God. Sand. We would like sand at our meal plans, please. A nice little cup of sand. And we'll go with a hot appetizer. A salad. Should I do a cold appetizer or a palate cleanser? Soup's already hot. Sand, don't you mean Anakin be gone? I think, what even is a palate cleanser? People say a palate cleanser and I don't even know what that is. The serving of food or drink that removes food residue from the tongue. Oh, okay. So it's like a drink? Like a mint? Like a mint? I'm seeing like drinks. A food or drink that removes food residue. Okay. I mean, that sounds fine. Ginger is a palate cleanser, just hit it, whatever. Perfection, this will be tasty. Oh, and how much heat are you expecting for the dishes? We can keep it all very mild, or we can easily push the spice levels up. I got IBS, I can't be having anything spicy. Pickled ginger is common. Oh. Alright, white boy. How spicy you want it, of course. Yeah, you know what, Cove? You can choose. Cove met your eye, and you could tell that he was mulling over the same problem. And then you caught the light bulb moment in the way that he brightened. Ginger is so nasty by itself. Yeah, I hate ginger. I love ginger tea, though. How about we keep the meals mild, and we put our sauces and stuff on the table so people can adjust the food to their preferences? Yeah, that sounds good! I mean, I do like a little bit of spice, but I don't want it to be, like, by default spicy, you know? Is that possible? Yes, of course we can do that. Ginger is great. Crystallized ginger is tasty. Have I ever had crystallized ginger? I don't think I have. That's a perfect idea. We'll bring in the Taco Bell hot sauces. Cove's suggestion made sense, but his cheeks still reddened from your compliment, and that only made your grin widen. And the chef backtracked through her notes for a second. She thought over everything that you all had discussed until she could pin down exactly what was slipping her mind. What about the drinks? Are we a just water please party, a coffee and tea group, or hard drinkers? There's always at least gonna be water, even if we have other options, so don't worry about that. Well, we're not hard drinkers, at least not me. Oh, I'd like there to be tea. Maybe fruit juices and mixed cocktails for the people that wanting to be a little wild. Could eat pounds of pickled ginger. I don't know, I feel like all of the other stuff isn't necessary for a wedding. Like sparkling water. If we have water, we're fine. Coffee? What are we having this wedding in the morning? Milk? Not really like wedding drink, I don't think. Wines? I mean, I just don't like wine. I feel like the cocktail is the better choice if you're getting like alcohol for your wedding, right? What is this UI placement? Yeah, it's a little confusing. And that's everything I'm thinking. I think we covered it. There's nothing else I'd want to add. We'll make it happen. So what's the menu type? Meal scale, spice level. So that's the menu type. Meal scale, spice level, and beverage basics. Pleased, Rhonda rolled her sleeve up. Her gaze fell on you and Cove with a new determined gleam. Milk, but leave it out in the sun to epically break anyone who drinks milk at a wedding. Give me the damn ad-lib, coward game. Yeah, I can't be serving sand at my wedding. God. Let's go deeper. Oh, we're going deeper. Cove smiled nervously at the chef's intensity, but he didn't wilt completely. He had a sneaking suspicion his remaining strength came from the topic still being about food. Milk, but with Pepsi. Yo, we should do that at our wedding. Yeah, what does going deeper mean? Huh? The conversation continued from there. It dug into the specifics such as the main protein and side ingredients, the style of cuisine the foods would be based on, and so on and so on. Where's the sand option? It took a fair bit of time, but eventually a finalized selection was arranged. You couldn't get over how delicious everything sounded the longer the conversation went. By the end, Cove appeared just as relieved and excited as you were about the food. But most of all, you are so grateful to have a set menu plan for the wedding. Main protein, sand. Foods will all be shark shaped. That would be so cute! Could you imagine us getting like a cake that's shaped like a shark? That would be so cute because we're like having the reception in an aquarium and like for, you know how people always have like the bride and groom like little people on the cake. We could have us dressed up in like swimsuits like we're like surfing. That would be cute. That would be so on point too with Cove. That's adorable actually. Oh, I hope I can choose the cake design. Give me like, put me in kid pics. I'll design it myself. Rhonda, however, hadn't slowed down at all. I see that you're both settling down for a rest, but just hang on and stay with me a little longer. We're not done yet. Oh, there's something else? Yes, and it's called presentation. We can all do levels of flair for your meal. Are you picturing a plain Jane approach or something more hoity-toity? I want whatever Cove wants. I do not care. Cove held your eye for a moment. He warmed under your affectionate gaze. Well, I just think it should look nice. Kind of special, because it's a special day, but it doesn't have to be crazy fancy. Cove rubbed at his arm nervously. His lips pulled into a hopeful smile, and you understood where he was coming from. That works for us. So, as I started to talk about, way back when, we'll provide the plates and utensils and such. Our plates are white, but they can be completely plain or have little swirly details around the edges. What do you think of that? Oh, can we like have like little star designs on them? Like in gold? That would be cute. Before you or Cove could even consider giving an answer, she held both her hands up to stop that and stole a glance over her shoulder. God, how much is this wedding gonna cost us with a 5-course meal, not including the dessert? The wedding in an aquarium. Like, we'd have to probably buy out the aquarium for the day. Oh, wait, give me another sec. I'll grab some stacks. You should see before choosing anything. Again, without leaving the window to say anything in response, Rhonda darted off further into the kitchen. Cove stared at her as she went. His expression was deadpan. You can pick the plates. Yeah, I'll do it. An abrupt clattering came from the direction she disappeared down, and a moment later, your caterer had reappeared. She kept her wood and had piles of plates balanced in each of her hands. He looked really awkward when he said that. I'm a little worried. She stepped up to a clear counter space. The fact that there are no versions of Kid Pix being released is proof that we are on the bad timeline. Yeah, what the fuck? Where's my Kid Pix Steam release? To forget the cost of all the sand you're gonna import. Exotic sand. Oh, true. Rhonda spoke cheerily, almost musically, while laying out the first set of plates and some forks to go with them. Perhaps so you know for sure what they'd look like together. Here's the Y. Cove looked on distantly, but you leaned forward to properly scrutinize the pure white dinner plates. Yeah, Cove just don't care about plates. Understandable, me neither. Sand-spiked castles. And here's the swirl. Ooh, I like the swirl. Very wedding-y. As promised, this time there was an extra design element on the plate. She considered it carefully. Now what are you thinking? I'll go with the swirly one. Like the swirly one. Got it. Thanks for humoring me. And because you're getting the hot appetizer course, there's an extra piece to this puzzle. Oh. Now, what we could do is just bring it out ahead of the meal and place it in front of each guest in their seat. But that's not our only option. Oh, by the way, ad is about to go live in a minute. Just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. In case any of you aren't able to view during ads. We can have all the appetizers set out on a single table from the very start of the reception, so guests can go over and eat as they please. Hold up, subbing. Oh, wait. Or we could even have servers walk around the room with platters of appetizers to offer guests throughout the party as they mingle. Yeah, that's up to Cove. Okay, then, I didn't see the maid option. Having them available whenever on a table sounds good to me. People wouldn't have to wait or go after servers. Then we can do that. Righto, that's what we'll do. Thank you. And now you can breathe. We're done. Rhonda laughed happily as she closed her notepad and put it aside. Okay, cool. I'm glad we have that worked out. Thank you very much, Rhonda. Thanks so much. It's my pleasure. We're looking forward to knocking your socks off. Oh, Roxers, my socksers, let's go. It'll be a 5-course personal requirements mild meal that your guests will be talking about for years to come, I promise. Fuck you, I need those. Neat, one last quick question. Sure thing, can we add sand? How do we get out of here again? Wanda clapped her hands and let out a deep laugh. Cove's face reddened with embarrassment. Go down the hall and take a left to another hall, then a right, and then you'll find the exit. It was so nice meeting you two. Thanks, again. This wedding will be memorable because of the catering. Wrong. Sandblast. After that, you and Cove left the kitchen and made it out of the building in one piece, following Rhonda's instructions. You both returned to the car with a vigor in your strides. It was amazing to get such a nice meal arranged, and exactly the way that you both wanted to be. Alright, welcome back, people stuck in ad hell. It was amazing to get such a nice meal arranged, and exactly the way you both wanted it to be. The food was definitely something you were gonna be daydreaming about from now until the big day. Yeah, hopefully I get to take some home. Or the classic familiar tradition, pocket sand. When you arrived at the office again, Baxter was already comfortably seated and scanning over his notebook. He glanced up from it at the sound of the door opening.
Hello, folks.
Welcome back. What's on the menu? Baxter smirked, but Cove answered with complete earnestly. I'm on the menu. Just kidding, JK. Thank you for the hydrate, Overtaker. Oh lord. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Shitty mode of shame. I am the menu. We're getting a bunny menu! I told you I'm the menu! I told you I'm the menu! Delicious! I'm gonna be eaten alive at my wedding. Cannibalism. Sandblast. What else could you be wanting from a wedding? Help! What shall we be doing today? Let's design a cake now. I want to have a shark cake. Who are you gonna marry again? Baxter nodded his head, confirming that he'd registered your choice. Besides you, Cove's excitement had bubbled over. He was bouncing in his seat, too eager to restrain himself. Not even in our life beginnings and always can we escape the war dungeon. The war dungeon is a universal constant in my streams.
Yeah.
Good idea, Bunny. I'm definitely ready to plan treats. His open enthusiasm tickled you, eliciting an adoring chuckle that slipped out. Across the table, Baxter joined you with a soft laugh of his own. Meanwhile, Cove seemed oblivious to your amusement. You figured he was too lost in imagining delicious cakes to notice what was happening around him. Jackie, no. What you needed now was for someone to turn those dreams into reality. Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. The agency had worked with suppliers of all kinds, so Baxter had a list of bakeries that they recommended for weddings. You and Cove had a few personal favorites too. Can I please fill in the blank for my cake? I just got the greatest idea for a cake. Do you guys want to hear? Together, you reviewed the websites for all potential bakeries. It is not even the shark. The shark cake idea is cute, though. If I can't type in my own answer, and there is a shark cake, I will do a shark cake. Baxter had a wealth of handy tips of what to keep in mind when it came specifically to commissioning wedding cakes for you to take into consideration. Patisserie chicken cake. The three of you whittled away the options until you finally settled on the one you wanted. Patisserie chicken. With that decided, Baxter contacted them to arrange a meeting so you could select the flavors and discuss design ideas before working out practicalities. The flavor is chicken. I think this is the game saying you're only going to get sane choices. God damn it! You easily secured a time that worked perfectly for both you and Cove. Cake shaped like Yuri Lolo's boob window. That would be good too! That brought you to the end of your meeting. The decision of which bakery to choose, the scheduling, briefing them on your basic requirements, had taken up all the remaining time you had with Baxter for today. The three of you rose from your seats, one after the other.
Goodbye for today.
It's been great to see you. Yeah, I can't believe next time we see you, we'll have our wedding cake picked out. Emo. Right, if everything goes to plan. Of course. I'm sure you'll have a great time together. I look forward to hearing what you decide on. Oh, wait till you find out my patisserie chicken cake, Baxter. Oh, just you wait. Baxter's the type of motherfucker to surgically get a mole added on his neck as a charm point. He kinda would, honestly. Though I won't be there in person, you can always text me if you want advice during the process. That reminds me, I have like 2 moles on my neck that looks like I got bit by a vampire. It's kind of funny. I'm not sure. Thank you. I'm just gonna say thank you. It was reassuring to know that Baxter would be able to guide you if you got stuck. Though you doubted that would happen. My charm point is that I remind myself of oranges and autumn, I guess. Bunny vampire. Bunicula. No, come on. Demean Cove a little bit. No! October's costume already done then. He waved goodbye as you and Cove left the office for the day. The light tinkling of a bell over the door announced your arrival as you and Cove stepped inside, but you were immediately welcomed by a pleasant waft of sweet scents. Oh, don't worry, Baxter. My fat pig of a husband only grows a spine when he needs to straighten out his body to shovel food down his fucking gullet. Call me. The bakery was a delight for the senses, even before you'd taken a single bite. Decked out in a pretty shade of pink, it was impossible to miss. Oh, this is a cute place. The cake's gotta cost some mad buckaroonies though. Oh. I have a mole on my neck too, actually. Twinnies! We continue to be the same person. Cove closed his eyes and inhaled deeply. There was a soft air of cakes and pastries baking in the oven, tinged with warm spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. Another nice little point about the moles I have is I have a mole in the same exact spot as Nanashi from One Bit Heart. Like right under my eye, right under the same eye as Nanashi. It's just not shaped like a star, unfortunately. The display case was full of the daily selection of mouth-watering delicacies, neatly lined up and ready to be taken away. Gasp, it's this bakery. Oh. Is this in another game or something? The selection ranged from intricate specialty cakes to more rustic, homey brownies and cupcakes. Also, you keep talking about the patisserie chicken, but the actual memory from that stream for me is me getting unreasonably upset about it taking forever to get the gay Yuri vampire CG singular. Yeah, that that stream was legendary, even if the game wasn't. Sometimes the games aren't too good, but the jokes we make it memorable. Like with the Christmas visual novel. Usually those kinds of treats would be everything you needed, but today was a special visit. You're entirely focused on the even better desserts waiting for you on the horizon. You could tell Cove shared your feelings. He waited beside you with every outward appearance of patience, but you could tell his anticipation by the way he kept a close watch on the kitchen door as you waited for an employee to come greet you. This place got any donuts? I'd fuck up a donut. When are you going back to Cafe Cuties, coward? Once I beat one of these games. It is on the docket, I promise. This uncharacteristic restraint was a stark contrast to any other time he'd visit a bakery, where he'd have rushed over to the display case and immediately began picking out cakes to take home. Oh, was that the maid incel game? Yep. As he shifted from one foot to the other, you knew that he was fighting to hold back those usual urges. Luckily, his self-control wasn't tested for long. Soon, the door to the kitchen swung open and a friendly-looking face emerged. Spotting you in Cove, the person smiled and began heading over. They got cupcakes, wouldn't be too far-fetched to expect donuts. Yeah, Cafe Cuties does not deserve to be scheduled. Cafe Cuties is a way of life. It does deserve to be, specifically because I commissioned something for it. As they approached, you saw that the name on their tag said Xavier, with a light purple button pinned to one strap of their apron with the words they, them printed in black letters. Xavier walked right up to you and gave you a welcome so warm you could have sworn it had come fresh from the oven. Oh, is Xavier a character in another game? Yes, it does deserve to be scheduled. Full week only, Cafe Cuties. I was gonna say, though, you should do an actual spooky week. Hello, thanks for coming by, Zeke. Is there anything I can get for you? Wait, is the store called Zake? Because Xavier is the one that owns a bakery, so they named it Zake? They named it Zake? Xavier cake. Zake? If I recall correctly, the maids are great. Unfortunately, protagonist makes us want to kill him. Yeah, spooky watch along. Yeah, so do I still have my notepad saved? But I was planning some stuff. Like, this week, the spooky game we're having is Phasmophobia. And then I want to do Resident Evil 2 as well. So it'll come. I just gotta make my way through some of these games. Hi, that is a Xavier Renegade Angel bit? Wait, really? Oh my god. Cove paused, pointing first at himself and then at you as he spoke. Oh my god, Zake. He's cooking. They're cooking. Oh, I love Phasmo. Great to watch. Yeah, I'm doing a solo Phasmo stream. I wish I could give you Steam keys so I could donate a Cooking Companions key. Oh, what's that? Yeah, not really. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna send you something. Oh? Alright, I just got DM'd. Let me check something. Okay. Anyway. It's a spooky VN about cooking. Ooh. Reads like one. Resident Elio. Also, hi, I'm back. Yeah. I was planning to play more Resident Evil 2 this month. So hopefully I can do what I was planning. Xavier is a character from this game. I think they're neat. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's go, Xavier. Yeah, you made a fucked up name for your bakery, though. Let me just tell you. Zake? Zake? We're Cove and Bunny. We got an appointment here. His voice, which had started out measured and even, became hushed as the thrill of what you were here to do started to get to Cove. When he resumed speaking, it broke further still, devolving into a rushed whisper that Xavier needed to lean in to catch. It's to plan our wedding cake. We're getting married. Can we talk about the fact that you apparently spent an entire wedding planning session about cake prep, and you settled on Zake? Cove had to have chosen Zake. I would not choose Zake. Thank you for making time for us. Xavier's eyes lit up at the introduction. Did you ignore me calling you evil? Oi. The Zake is a lie. Of course. Welcome, Bunny and Cove, our two grooms. Cove preened ever so slightly at those last words, his chin jutting out with confidence. A Zake cake. This better be the best fucking cake I've ever had in my entire goddamn life. Yeah, if we're getting it from Zake. I'm Xavier, the head cake artist here. Yeah. It could have surprised me since this place is called Zake. God. We're so happy to be working with you for such an important event. You can take some seats right there in front, and we can start taking options. Easy! You see this shit? You see this shit? Do you see this shit, SpongeBob? They have a fucking thing that just says Zake. They gestured to a nearby table. You and Cove obliged, taking your seats. As you sat down, your stomach somersault. Okay, the place looks cute. And I'm sure Xavier is a wonderful person. But Zake? What's wrong with Zake? It's just Xavier and cake. This cake better have sand on it. What's wrong with X? Twi probably. You're really here to pick out a wedding cake. The cake that would be served at your wedding. Hadn't quite sunk in before, but being invited to begin had made it feel more official. But knowing that you weren't alone in feeling that way comforted you, and you grinned at the love of your life. Cove beamed back at you. Zake. That sign really should have a flame print on it, right? Live, laugh, Zake. Yeah, let them bake. The baker had taken a detour over to the back shelf, where they picked up a binder before coming to stand before you at the table. Zaf, Zov. Your ass is not eating cake from Zake. Okay, but the name was X from the start. It wouldn't be a problem. The problem is that it's a stupid change. The name being dumb isn't that bad. The name being dumb is a huge problem. Yeah, okay. If you're with your friends and you're talking about like a place that you want to go to, like let's say your examples are like Burger King, McDonald's, or like God, I'm trying to think of a dumbass like fast food place name. You wanted to go to McDonald's, Burger King, or We Make Burgers. Where would you want to go? I will understand the Zake slander if it started as Brandon's Bakery and changes to Zake. Then I'll make fun of them. Twy, do you understand? I think trying to get a wedding cake from a fast food place is already a bad idea. No, I was just saying it as an example if you were to go to a fast food place. There's a restaurant called Dirty Dick's Crab Shack. Would you ever accept food from there? Dirty Dick's Crab House. I went over the info our baking assistant took when the appointment was arranged, so we can dive right into things. So let's get to it, starting with the size of the cake. How big do you want to go? You can go as big as 5 tiers high. God damn. 5 tiers? Only go up to 3. Zergerzing. Sorry. Okay, but I wouldn't put Dirty Dick and Zake on the same level, unless I'm missing something. Also, hold on, that reminded me of something. Can I still... Let me see if this doxes me. Because I have something I want to talk about. Okay, it's in Alameda. I'm nowhere near Alameda. So we are all good. So yeah, there is a place that I found just fucking on Google Maps. On fucking Google Maps. Wait, where is it? Do I need to put in Komida to find it? Ah, I can't find it now. I can find an Instagram. Wait, restaurant G. Permanently closed. Hold on, is there... That was just normal pictures. I remember finding this place. Yeah, a Hope Cafe. It's called like Hope Cafe. And like all the pictures that people posted were like editing Danganronpa characters into it, and then like the cafe closed and someone changed the name to Komida's Hope Cafe, but I can't find it now, other than like some Instagram that has like 2 pictures. No fucking way. There are people who make entire careers out of making something marketable. Let me see, what is this? Look, I got my crabs from Dirty Dick's Crab House. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, the point is that it's absurd, just so that people take notice. Yeah, oh god. I can make the best goddamn chicken in the entire world, but if I named it Cock with a big buff foghorn leghorn gajinka, nobody's gonna wanna eat. You would be surprised. I wanted to go visit Komida's Hope Cafe when I saw it online. I was like, oh, like it's a bit of a drive away, but something I'm willing to do. God damn it, why can't I find it? I'm just finding like stupid ass like documents. Okay, I found this one on USA Restaurants. Nagito Komida's Hope Cafe in Alameda, California. The reviews are all from Danganronpa characters. Hajime Hinata. I came here to go get Nagito, but he said he had work. So I asked him what work does he have. He said he owns this cafe, so I said okay, and he got me a table to sit at. The menu is odd. It had things like kokichi pancakes and monokuma hot chocolate. I got the Hope coffee and the Hope bagels. They tasted good and gave me hope. Yeah, here, let me show you the picture I found. And need I tell you, this is not some meme I randomly chanced upon browsing Tumblr or Twitter or whatever. This was me looking up, I think I was visiting Alameda, or I was planning to visit Alameda with some friends, and we were talking about finding some places to go eat at. And I found this. I found Komida's Hope Cafe, and I was like, wait, that name, Komida's Hope Cafe? And so I went to the pictures, and this was the photo I saw waiting for me. Is that a cardboard standee? Or is that just edited in? I think it's just edited in. So like, this was like a legitimate cafe apparently called Hope Cafe. And then it closed a while ago, and some people like edited the page to say that it's Kawaida's Hope Cafe. Cause like I think I looked it up after a while, and I just found that it was like an empty plot of land now. So yeah, Kawaida's Hope Cafe is no longer with us, unfortunately. And neither is the Shinny mode. But yeah, that was a fun thing to chance upon. So let's get to it, starting with the size of cake. Honestly, I'm not surprised. California is weeb country. I remember in my small conservative country town, where mostly boomers are at, I went to go get some Chinese food, and like parked outside was a car with Hatsune Miku on it. Like they customized their car to have Hatsune Miku on it in my small conservative white town with old people. 2 or 3, maybe? California is weeb country. I went to my college. I go through the parking lot. I see so many anime cars. Cove tilted his head to the side as he looked to you for input. My manager has like Sanrio plushies attached to her at work. California is not a country, okay. It's weeb state, sorry, excuse me. I hate to break it to you, bud. It's the weeb state. Yeah, one of my managers has like a Puchao plushie that she has next to her while she's working. And like all of our posters for work have like Hello Kitty stuff on it. And I'll hear like the managers talking about Sailor Moon instead of doing their work or giving me shifts. Okay. Let's do another random number generator, cause is there a choice? Yeah, okay. Number generator. Please don't give me 5. Is it generating? Okay. I got 2. Yeah, 2's fine. 2 sounds perfect. Cool. Seeing as you reached a conclusion, Xavier noted it down on the binder. A 2-tier cake it is. They glanced up from the binder, smiling. Can we have it shaped like a shark, though? Yeah, well, you're not gonna be able to eat any after your 5-course meal. That'll make things really easy to present well. In terms of decorating, is there any kind of direction you want us to aim for in the overall style? Yes, I'm glad you asked. Cove pursed his lips, stumped by the question. Artistic vision had never been his strong suit. Don't worry, I've got the artistic vision. Though you reviewed ideas for decorations and color schemes together, asking Cove to distill those visions and themes into words was doomed to failure. You took it from there and said, the fuck, I can't fill it in myself. I guess I'll go with beachy, right? Yeah, beachy. We'll go with beachy. Sandy. Cove sighed, relieved, and expressed his approval.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. We can work with that for sure. Any color ranges in mind? Please just include sand. Again, Cove fell silent, like a kid hoping not to be called on in the classroom. Even though it was just the 3 of you, and he had no chance of hiding, you could swear that he was shrinking lower in his seat as if hoping to go unnoticed. As entertaining as that was, you decided to spare Cove before he slipped under the table. You spoke up and said, man, Cove doesn't want to decide any part of this. He's calling it in for the wedding. Earth shades, I guess? Because it's like beachy, right? I don't know. Cove's decision making is just like me, for real, for real. What is art? Do you eat it? Cove, probably. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Earth Shades because it's beachy. Look, you suggested a bakery and Elio started ranting about Zake. I would be scared to make decisions too. Yeah, he made one choice and it was Zake. Got it. And what's one color you really want me to keep on the top of my mind? Blue. Nice, nice. I'm getting you. Xavier looked up from the binder. Right, so we're going for a 2-tier blue cake that's beachy. You could picture the cake clearly now. It was just the lit you'd wanted. Yeah, that's right. It's shaped like a shark, right? And it's got like 2 little figures of us dressed like we're surfer guys, right? Cove was staring at you like he'd saved him from a life or death situation rather than answering a couple of simple questions in a pleasant bakery. Gave you a thumbs up. By the way, it's okay for me to use a replication of Yuri's base weapon from Tales of Vesperia to cut the cake, right? I can also commission you to make a knife that looks like Yuri's blade. Okay. Xavier watched you both with a smile. This cake is really shaping up. It sure is, Xavier. Time for the fun part. I'll be right back. They got up and made their way into the kitchen. The fun part? Wait, are they just gonna make the cake? Right now? Cove echoed the words, puzzled but intrigued. He peered after Xavier, trying to catch a glimpse of the magic happening behind the closed doors. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but the ice cream place I used to work at, we also did custom cake orders. So I'm familiar with making cakes for stuff like this, like ice cream cakes. And sometimes the things people request, I actually remember there was one funny thing. I was with Yume once, and it was Yume's birthday, and we were going to go see a movie. And the movie was like right next door to where I was working. So I went in and I bought Yume a cake. And I was like, okay, Yume, you can get whatever you want on the cake. And so Yume wanted a love letter from Dennis printed on the plate. I just remembered that. And then like there's like this one person that wanted me to draw something on their cake. And I was like, okay, what do you want me to draw on your cake? Like, okay, like first I had to be like, okay, what was it like, what color do you want it? And they wanted pink, but we didn't have pink, so we had to settle for purple. And I was like, okay, well, what do you want drawn on your cake? And they wanted a minion drawn on their cake. This is a different person, by the way, not Yume. I know Yume would also maybe ask for a minion on their cake. That is so on brand. Was it a carrot cake? Probably not, but would be hilarious. No, it was a hot chocolate cake, because it was in the middle of like the winter when we went, so they had like mostly like winter themed stuff. But yeah. I remember having to draw a minion, because like I'm normally not the person that's printing the stuff on the cake, because I was new to getting to work on cakes. So like I would build the cake, but I wouldn't decorate it. But the one girl that would do like the writing and stuff, she was like, I've been trying to draw this minion for a bit. Like I'm the one that fills out the paperwork for people, and I'm the one that builds the base cake. And then someone else decorates it. But she was drawing the minion, and she was like, I'm having some issues drawing the minion. So I like took a bit during my shift to try and draw out a minion. I first try it out on like a base before I do anything to the cake. So I was doing it like we have like a steel thing that I drew on it. It was fucked, but they were fine with it. Funny thing is, I was actually thinking, yeah, of course it wasn't Yume. Actually, yeah, Yume would also do that. Craning his neck didn't grant Cove X-ray vision, but that's just fine, as we weren't kept in suspense for long. What is wrong with me at work and minions? This is like the second time I've talked about minions being associated with one of my jobs. Xavier quickly returned with a large covered serving tray. Cove gasped, his fingers curling with anticipation. Careful, coming through. Did they already make it? It does not take that short to make a fucking wedding cake. I'm sorry. That shit takes hours, like a full ass day, at least. They lowered the heavy platter onto the table, where it clattered against the hard surface as it settled. My cousin makes wedding cakes. I know this shit ain't that short to make. Oh, okay. Okay, it's just cake slices. Okay, that's understandable then. Xavier lifted the cover to reveal several plates of little cake slices with mounds of different frosting and filling flavors. Is that hash browns? Why is there hash browns in a cake place? What is this stuff? The beautiful array of colors and breadth of the selection made for a wonderfully presented array of treats. It's a metaphor for capita. Hello. Cove gasped, riled by the revelation. Time for Elio to blast the VN for its lack of realism. Yeah, can't self-insert into this one.
Oh.
We get to try samples? Okay, but like, that's not the full cake. Why would you make a cake like 5 days early? True. Xavier giggled at Cove's reaction. Given just how much enthusiasm Cove had, you bet there weren't many previous grooms whose response could compare. Oh, so that looks more like sprinkles than hash browns. Oh, really? I guess so. You do. They pointed at the tray and began talking you through the selection, starting with the neat little slices of cake. So we got a few cake flavors for you today. Vanilla, chocolate, red velvet, citrus, and such. We're definitely not getting red velvet. I'm sorry, Cove. I don't care if you want red velvet. I refuse to eat red velvet cake. I don't like it. They moved over to the frosting and fillings. What would I know? I'm not getting married. God, you're also one of those. I'm sorry, Twy. There's vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, maple, and mocha buttercream. Huh, interesting. And there we got chocolatey and fruity fillings. Though the inside can simply contain more frosting if you prefer. My sister also has a vendetta against red velvet. I remember, again, while I was working at the ice cream and cake shop, we had like a red velvet thing for, I think it was for Valentine's Day. Yeah, it was for Valentine's Day. It was like strawberry chocolate ice cream with red velvet pieces, chopped up strawberries, and I think whipped cream. I think that was, damn, I can still remember how to build this shit. But anyway, no one bought it. Or like people would want it without red velvet. And so we had like a very big surplus of red velvet. And I remember specifically, like my boss, because I was the person that was taking inventory on this shit. My boss was like, do we need more red velvet? And I'm like, no, we have quite a lot of red velvet. And apparently someone else at my job was like, yes, we need more red velvet. Send in like 2 or 3 more trays of red velvet. Because we have little trays of it that we cut out in our freezer. And so we got 2 or 3 more red velvet shit delivered. And need I remind you, this was 2 weeks before our Valentine's seasonal ended. Like we only needed enough for like 2 weeks worth, and we still had quite a lot of it left over. So unless we had an influx of people that suddenly wanted red velvet, it ain't like we needed that much. But anyway, I wound up most of my shifts having to take home red velvet and eating it. Because we had red velvet left. And I didn't want to throw it away. Because that's such a fucking waste. So I was like, okay, I'll take home red velvet. I'll take home the red velvet cake since no one else at my job wanted the red velvet. And so I spent a couple days just getting through the red velvet. And I am sick of it. I'm sick of red velvet. It just tastes like food coloring. Good news, one of my Terraria mod includes pocket sand as a throwable weapon. Thought I'd mention it because sand. Ooh, let's go. Also, what is a red velvet? Basically colored chocolate, yeah. It's basically red chocolate that really, you can really taste the food coloring, at least in my opinion. I don't like it because I can just taste the food coloring. Don't like it. Just get chocolate. Just get chocolate and put like red frosting over it. So it's a chocolate zebra cake. I like zebra cake though. Did I miss the wedding? Had to leave at start of stream to make supper. No, you're good. We're choosing our cakes right now. And I'm getting on a rant about red velvet. Having talked you through the samples, they straightened up. These are some of our most popular options, but not everything. You can see all our options on the order forms. Honestly, I'd rather just make it myself. If I want it to be red, I'll add something that adds a good flavor. Yeah, like, if I want a red chocolate cake, maybe I'll just like cover it in like strawberry or something. Because then it won't taste like freaking food coloring. As in their name, Xavier and Zake. This motherfucker named their cake store Zake. Yeah, what the fuck is Xavier? As they talked, they took out 2 copies of the order sheet and presented you with one each. All of their possibilities for each element of the cake were laid out before you. That's everything. You're welcome to eat whatever parts look appealing, or you can have everything on the platter if you've got the stomach for it. They're rocking. Cove's eyes sparkled with anticipation. Knowing Cove, you suspected that he intended to take Xavier up on the offer to sample everything. So immediately we have spent several minutes talking about how utterly asinine that is. Hashtag justice for Zake. He picked up the fork provided and began systematically working through the platter. He took scoops out of the cake, frosting and filling options in turn, moving from left to right, from top to bottom. God, I wish I were doing that. I will defend my fellow NB to the most gruesome of fate. That better not be the butt ghost googling. Alright, he looks like a nice lad. You chuckled softly, amused that your hunch had been— oh, SCP? Let me see. SCP-720. Let me see. SCP-720. Aw, he looks cute. Kind of reminds me of the Reddit pill from lobotomy. Looks cute. Timothy. SCP-420J is better. Oh, J specifically. Oh. Whoops. I looked up the wrong one. Okay. SCP-720J. Tell you he is Benoy but a scary fuck. Hold on. I'm not finding it. Hold on. Is it because I didn't put a dash in it? Probably. 720J. I can't find it. I'm seeing a helicopter. Seem like a little helicopter dude. I know nothing about SCPs other than that one that, like, you have to look at it or something. You chuckled softly, amused that your hunch had been correct. I'll send the link. Okay. Though Cove was evidently intent on eating a bit of everything, you noted that he was careful to leave at least half of each sample in case you wanted it too. Thank you. 173 the peanut. Okay, let me see. SCP-729J. Oh. Hey, I don't see any pictures. Data expunged. Can't see any pictures. Okay, I think I looked up the wrong name. Oh, okay. That's cute. That's a cheap. That's a cheeps. That's a peeps. That's a peeps. That is a peeps. That is literally a peeps. Literally a peeps. I love peeps. I'm not a religious person, but Easter is one of my favorite holidays because of all the bunny themed stuff in pastel colors. Though Cove is evidently okay. Yeah, I want to try everything too. It all looks delicious. Picking up a fork, you join Cove in sampling the cakes, frosting, and fillings on offer. The nut, why the fuck is it thaw meal? You murmured your delight to each other as you discovered new combinations and enjoyed the sheer variety laid out before you. Cove's eyes shone as he looked at you, glad to be sharing the experience. 5031 just like me, for real, for real? Oh no, none of these. You're so enraptured that you nearly forgot that you weren't alone with Cove, but this too was by design. The baker stood by approvingly, careful not to do anything that might interrupt your enjoyment. SCP-507 is the trolliest shit ever. Oh, you gotta go. See you later, Muggy! Oi. On D's 173. I don't know what I want to do. Will be a thought. You shuffled your seat towards Cove, wanting to be close enough to rub your shoulder against him and hook your leg around his. Cove had just picked up another forkful laden with cake and frosting, turned to see what you were doing. I'll get the picture. I thought you didn't want to taste red velvet. SMH Elliot. I'm trying the other ones! That was how his hand came to collide against you. It didn't hurt, though you were now sporting some of the frosting which had previously sat on the fork. Yeah, that's what happens when I try to flirt with someone. I get a cake shoved in my face. Cannot possibly do that. Yeah, leg holding. Alright, hold up. Gay? Do something gay, Cove. Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Cove grabbed a napkin and hurriedly wiped the frosting off, taking care to remove all marks on the encounter. Don't worry, I'm alright. A napkin? A fucking napkin. That's good. He scrutinized the spot where the frosting had once been. Once he was satisfied that there was nothing there, he looked up at you with a playful grin. Why didn't you lick it away? God damn it. You won't report me to Baxter, right? I don't want him canceling our wedding over this. Why would we cancel our wedding over this? What? I think I can keep quiet about this incident, since it's you. But we do have a witness. You nodded at Xavier. Cove turned to them with a gasp. Xavier chuckled at Cove's dramatics. There'll be no telling from me either. I don't think napkins have the ability to do that. Chuckling softly, Cove shifted closer that he could snuggle up beside you two. You tilted your head towards him without thinking, relishing the warmth of him next to you. Actually, wait, no, you turned off horny, that's probably why. Cove resumed eating, though now taking care to keep his fork well away from you. Elio, you're telling me that you refuse to, kiss him when you're alone, but you want him to lick it? SMH, Elio, SMH, listen, it's cute, it's a trope, okay? Cove shimmied happily in his seat. Okay, I wouldn't like that if that happened to be IRL, but it's a trope, okay? The different varieties had gone down very well with him. He could at least use his fingers. That's not even that bad. Yeah. Swipe it away. You know what else is a trope? Kissing. True. Kissing is cringe. Kinda kinky. They're all so good. He cracked a grin. Hey, can we get a tier for every flavor? Xavier laughed. Unfortunately, we can't. At least, not in a single cake. And I'm guessing you don't want several different cakes for your wedding. Yeah, we should just go with the one. I have no idea how we're gonna choose with so many great choices. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Are you? Your attention is back on the tray, where the remnants of the samples reminded you just how broad your options were. It wasn't going to be easy to narrow it down. Now that you and Cove were experts in the bakery's cakes, it was time to figure out the details. I get it, we're doing the no maidens gimmick, and perhaps you are implying the act of physically kissing an individual is a fantasy to you, but come on! Damn! You just killed Twy! We could do the cake all in one flavor, top to bottom, or let you choose 2 sets of different flavors. What works for you? I think different flavors for the tiers sound fun. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I figured Cove would want different flavors. Cove lifted himself up off the chair briefly to switch his position. He moved over from leaning forward towards the tray and shifted to be situated on the side of the chair, facing you. Oh ho ho. I am not. It's just the term trope for kissing is odd.
So?
What's your thoughts? You don't need to stick to it forever, but were you thinking something kind of plain, chocolatey, fruity, or what? You picked up the copy of the form to review the options again. After studying it carefully, you said... Well, Cove. I was hoping for something fruity about 45 seconds ago. Something that people probably haven't had before, but is still good. Can I fill it in? Okay. He rested his chin on his hand as he stared thoughtfully into the distance. A smile drifted across his face as he pictured the possibilities for your cake. Unfortunately, you have failed me in this regard. Maybe a citrus cake with coconut buttercream and then a white chocolate mouse on the inside? That's really nice, but can we tweak a part of it? Just a little bit. Let me see. What was it? What was the part he said that was that flavor? I don't want citrus. I'm fine with coconut buttercream. I'm fine with white chocolate mouse. I don't want citrus, though. Like a different cake flavor. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry, Cove. I'm taking your choices away from you. I'm deciding this. Simple and clean, vanilla. Okay. Simple and vanilla is basically the Cove option. Coconut flavor, I'm coming. I was thinking about the white mouse, and then I was like, ugh. He rested his chin in his hand as he stared thoughtfully into the distance. A smile drifted across his face as he pictured the possibilities for your cake. It could be a white cake with white buttercream, but instead of more buttercream inside, maybe there's a vanilla custard. I like vanilla custard. Let me see. I think that's a bit too much white stuff, though. White cake with white buttercream. Instead of more buttercream, maybe there's a vanilla custard. I like the idea of vanilla custard. Don't like the idea of white buttercream. We need something. We need something for the frosting flavor. We need something a little different. Cove sat up straight, amazed that his idea had been a starting point for collaboration with you. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Anubis! Yeah, 2 months. What do you mean I've been following Mr. Elio for 2 months? I swear it was July yesterday. Hi, Elio! Hello, how's it going? I'm on my way, bringing the strongest gifts. Hey there, Anubis, we are deciding our wedding cake today. It's gonna be a patisserie chicken 2-tier, vanilla with vanilla custard shaped like a shark cake. Yeah, I'd love you to add your own thing. For the frosting, you liked the idea of, is there blueberry? I think blueberry, okay. What do you think is a nice, like, beach color? What's a nice beach flavor? Matcha? I like the idea of matcha. Matcha would be nice. Ube? Maybe? Mocha. You see what you did to the poor Cove? Cove is amazing that you accepted his idea of mocha. I'm not sure if I like mocha, to be honest. I'm so picky. Cream cheese. That actually sounds kind of good. As long as it's not a mixture of sliced fruits and nuts, everything will be alright. PTSD from my 12th birthday party and the unholy flavor the cake had. Personal favorite flavor combo for me is blueberry and lime. Yeah, that sounds really good. I wish there was a blueberry choice. Like vanilla blueberry cake, especially for like our beach theme, would taste really good. I guess I'll go with matcha maybe? I like the idea of having a matcha cake. Cove leaned back in his seat, watching you curiously as he waited to hear what you were thinking. You glanced over the form again and got started on the next tier. A pineapple, was that an option? Strawberry cream cheese? Ooh. Thinking about the type of cake you wanted, you decided to suggest... Oh, there's even more choices now. Wait, there's a matcha... I could have chose a matcha cake. Oh. I don't care, I can't see. Oh, disabled video. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, where's the elk cake? How many permutations of a wedding cake can you have in our life? Go back to last save. Nothing personal. Okay, let's see. What is spiced cake? What does that mean? What is a spiced cake? Oh, it's autumn spice. Oh, like pumpkin spice? No, sorry. You can get the mocha cake then. I don't want a mocha cake though. Vanilla chocolate marble cake. That sounds kind of good. Ube cake. Lemon cake. Coconut cake. Mango cake. Almond cake. Trying to think of what would go well with matcha too. Like, I like the idea of a mango cake, but would mango go well with matcha? I don't think so. Maybe vanilla chocolate marble. Oh, you wrote matcha. Oh, okay. Oh. We're back to fighting over rabbit ears. Yeah, let's go with vanilla chocolate marble cake. For the frosting, you liked the idea of... orange. Let's go with orange. When it came to the inside filling you proposed... preserves. Fresh fruits or berries. Yes. Yes, fresh fruits or berries. Blueberry. Blueberries. Where's the I guess it's mixed berries. Okay, do you guys think a vanilla chocolate marble with orange frosting and blueberries on the inside would sound good? Do you guys think that sounds good, or is that too much? Does that sound, does this sound a little too extra, or would you eat it? Let me see. Also, Elio, I uploaded a spoiler-free short video of the nugget Sona I made of you in my library. Both a manager ID and rabbit team captain ID. Can I share? As low frame rate quality due to my dying RAM, but the quality is fine, I guess? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, feel free. If you want it to be shown on stream, you can share it in the art time if you'd like. In the art time submissions thread. Wait, you should have had a mocha orange cake and serve it with orange joe. Mixed berries too much? Yeah, if only they allowed me to have like blueberries. Maybe bananas then? Would bananas be better with orange? Like long walks on the beaches and strawberries and peaches. I'll share the link here and through the Discord. Okay. Yeah. What one would you guys say is the best? Maybe mangoes since it's orange? Maybe mangoes would be a good filling for it. I don't know. I'm bad at this shit. I'm bad at thinking of shit that people would like. Like, is this a good combination? I just don't know. We just don't know. Oh, thank you. Did you want this to be shown for art time? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited to watch this. Okay. Sure, okay. I will show this for art time then. Oh my god, I saw the title and I already... Okay, I gotta calm myself down. But yes. Okay, I mean, there are probably no wrong answers. I'm gonna go with mangoes. You put sand as a flower. There's no "what in God's name are you doing" prompt. Also, what is this frame rate? Yeah, they said that their frame rate isn't very good. But I'm excited to watch it. Cove, who's been nodding along with your suggestions, recap the idea. So you're thinking of a vanilla chocolate marble cake with orange frosting and fresh mangoes on the inside? That's right.
Sounds good.
Sounds really good to me. Then your mouth-watering cake flavors were all set. You were sure it was going to be a hit at the wedding. Yum. The inside of the cake is great. All that's left now is the cover. How should we wrap your baby up? Do you like fondant or maybe ganache? I feel like people do ganache. Wait, which one is the pretty one? I don't like the pretty one. So like the pretty one looks pretty, but it doesn't taste good. I think that's ganache. Let me look it up. Ganache cake. Like, cause people have the one that's like all shiny looking, but it doesn't taste good. Or maybe it was fondant. Yeah, it was fondant. Fondant's the one that doesn't taste good. For some reason, the game plays at normal frames, but in the recording it goes down to your sound suppression levels. They released more of Scene Zero Magia transformations and released Madoka and the New Girls on Magia record. Ooh. I see, guess your computer can't handle recording. Big mood. Yeah, we're gonna go with ganache, cause fondant is like disgusting. Sorry. Fondant's okay. It just is to make your cake look neat. And I don't like the taste of it. It's just not good. We'll go with ganache. Oh, we could just get buttercream. Hold on. Buttercream or ganache? What's your opinion? What's your guys' opinion, chat? Should I just get it with buttercream or should I get it with ganache? Really doesn't. I can sense it screaming through every pixel of the screen when I try. Oh, I just noticed we're in an ad break too, so I'll wait a few seconds. I don't even know what those are, not gonna lie. I don't know how to explain it. Like, buttercream is like frosting? It's like really creamy. And like ganache is kind of like a... How do you describe ganache? It's like really creamy and smooth. It's kind of like lava cakes, I guess. Is lava cakes ganache? Also, this character looks like a mix between mint chocolate cookie from Cookie Run and Chesed. He does, doesn't he? He's really a mint chocolate chip boy. Yeah, I think just buttercream. Just buttercream. Fondant can be demonic, like it's pure sugar in the form of paste. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with buttercream. I don't like fondant. I'll eat it if I am given it, but I don't want it. Got it. Almost done. They scribbled that down in the binder. Finally, what element would you like me to include in the design and presentation of the cake? A double groom cake topper, edible pearls, sugar-made decorations, ribbons around the... Okay, double groom cake topper, obviously. What is meringue? What is that? Hold on. I don't know this stuff. Meringue. Type of dessert. Whipped egg whites and sugar. Like it just tastes like whipped cream? Is that what meringue is? Like whipped cream? Meringue is essentially baked egg white and sugar. Huh. Meringue like lemon meringue cake. Huh. I don't think I've had lemon meringue cake. So is it just kind of like whipped cream? I would like edible pearls, and I promise you I'm a guest at this wedding and not a clan that can type. Okay, yeah. I do like the idea of edible pearls. Tell him to put on some gold leaves. Edible gold leaves. Make him pay, literally. Yeah, where's the gold leaf option? Where's my shark option? Little chocolate made decorations. That sounds good. Royal icing piping? What the fuck is that? Royal icing piping? What is that? Oh. It looks really fancy and a little bit like, what's the word? A little too much. Looks a little too much. Feels like I'm gonna get charged like $150 just for that. Yeah, no. Meringue is nice for texture when it comes to ice cream, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll go with meringue then. Need to get Elio lemon meringue cake. Edible paint. I like that idea. Yeah, I want to eat some paint. Yeah, that's everything. Extra fancy, huh? That works for me. Awesome. We got ourselves a cake plan. The baker's words made it official. You picked your wedding cake. You couldn't help being especially. Oh! Thank you for the 10 biddies. Time for some fresh water, the shrimping, and deep breaths. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really needed that stretch. Oh my goodness. Whew. Drink some water. Alright, this is gonna be such a fancy cake. And you're gonna let me cut it with a sword, right? The baker's words made it official. You picked your wedding cake. You can't help being especially thrilled about that. The wedding cake was such a focal point of the party. It'd be featured in photographs and shared among your family and friends. Yeah, I didn't get the option to add sand to this, but at least we got edible paint. Among your family and friends, the joy of the day distilled into a beautiful connection. Just thinking about it left you breathless. Cut it with Pyramid Head's great sword. You glanced at Cove out of the corner of your eye, wondering if he was feeling as excited as you were. He was leaning forward in his seat, a rapt expression on his face. As Xavier continued speaking, you pulled yourself back to the present. I'll take all the info you've given us today and use it to think up the finished design. I'll keep you in the loop on how it's going. Yeah, you're making it shaped like a shark, right? Though before you go, are you wanting any other dessert on the side? Yes. Pyramid Head's humble knife. His big ol' cut it with Cloud sword. cut it with Sephiroth's sword, the Masamune. Maybe cupcakes or cookies? Or we could do something else if there's anything specific you have in mind. I like the idea of cookies. Cut the cake with Cloud's Omni/8. You and I thought the same thing. Please, a blank. Give us a blank. We have cupcakes, do you make fudge, cookies, crepes, ice cream, wedding pretzels, cinnamon rolls. Damn it. Okay, I'm stuck between three, chat. Okay. What do you guys want at the wedding? What do you guys want to eat at the wedding? Do you want cookies, crepes, or ice cream? I feel like ice cream should be like a requirement with cake, right? Like, that's just a thing. You should always have ice cream with your cake, right? Also, I do like the idea of crepes. Crepes sounds really good. Crepes, yeah. And cookies, you could shape the cookies to look like stuff too, so that would be cute too. Now, let me drink some water while I think. I want to not eat another bite as long as I goddamn live with a 5-course meal you demanded, master. Thank you for the 5 videos, Anubis. I have no mouth, but I must scream. Here, I'll feed you some ice cream, Anubis. I'll find a way. Always? What? I've had that a few times, but not all the time. Wait, really? I always would have ice cream with my cake. Even at school, when we would have cake, we would always have ice cream with it. True. Probably cupcakes, because you picked a 2-layer cake. That is not enough cake. Okay. Let's see. So the thoughts right now is between crepes and cupcakes. Is that a thing? Yeah. Is this just like an America thing? Is it just Americans that have ice cream with their cake? And that's why we sell cake at the ice cream store I used to work at too, because everyone would have ice cream with their cake. If Anubis has no mouth, we will inject ice cream into Anubis's veins, but agreed, Elio. Yeah, hold on. It's time for random number generator again. Because I can't make up my mind. Okay, so 1 is cupcakes, 2 is crepes, 3 is ice cream. Let's see what we get. 1. Okay, we're going with cupcakes. There's a flavor called cookies and cream. What do you mean? Is this an American thing? I love cake and ice cream. Also, ice cream cake is fucking awesome. Do crepes? Sounds like if I were rising from 10th all the way up to Aleph. Also, Ada, you are so sweet. Right, yes, I forgot. I'm trying to bring logic into this whole hole. Roll your random dice for your wedding. Most memorable moment of your life. Okay, listen, we'll go with crepes then. 2 people have said crepes. I will go with crepes. That also has some significance to us as a couple, because we went out for crepes that one time. Cove nodded eagerly, thrilled with your suggestion. Right, but I wouldn't call that the same as having cake and ice cream side by side. It would be so good if we have those. Unexpected, but not impossible. We can make you some crepes. Cove beamed with delight. No prob, only the best for the best. The 3 of you talked over the details of your additional dessert. Oh, so when the dice agrees with me, you pick otherwise. Xavier skillfully guided you through it all to determine everything from your preferences for flavor and texture to the quantity you needed. Eventually it was all set up. Also, Anime has crepes. I love crepes. Crepes are delicious. Xavier reviewed their notes in the binder. It's like mini ice cream anyway, so we're kind of getting ice cream with it too, but even better. Because it's like mixed with other stuff. Hashtag justice for dwarf. So you're getting a 2-tier cake with a beachy kind of feel that's multi-flavored? Some crepes. Don't you mean some drapes? How do you say that? Drapes? Is some zupzakes? And you're also getting some crepes along with it? Your heart fluttering as you imagine the cake once again. You're in Cove standing over it and ready to get the first cut. The side dessert beautifully complemented the cake, complementing the picture perfectly. Laughs at Dwarf and my high justice rating. Yeah, those are our desserts. Cove bounced in his chair again, his hands clasped against the edge of his table. His excitement was as palpable as your own. Crepes don't always have ice cream though. But they can! This is gonna be so good. Dwarf wanders the woods trail when suddenly he is attacked by random cupcakes. Roll for initiative. Xavier grinned, pleased to see the 2 of you so happy. Let's hope Dwarf gets a D20. Thanks again for coming to us for your wedding. We'll make the desserts of your dreams. Yeah, but that's like saying cake comes with ice cream. Listen! I am used to it! I'm sorry I don't live in your lawless land where you guys eat your dry-ass cake with nothing nice and cold and delicious to complement it. Bet you guys never tore up your cake and mixed it with your ice cream. God! Thanks again for coming to us for your wedding. We'll make the desserts of your dreams. You worked through the outstanding specifics of your order with Xavier, who was determined to get everything right for your big day, and had an answer ready for everything you could throw at them. Once the final arrangements had been confirmed, you left the bakery feeling confident that your wedding cake was going to be just wonderful. Cove naturally shared your optimism completely. As per usual, you, Cove, and Baxter met up on another day for another session. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end here. We got our cake and catering all set up. I forgot what was left, but we'll do that next time. Who's us in this equation? Xavier? Do you have other people who work here who also have names that start with an X? I'll just take cake with milk. Elio, I at least got your back. Okay, milk is a suitable thing to have with cake. If you can't have ice cream, milk is also very good. I'm sorry, Mr. Coffee Creamer. Also, thank you for having my back, Mello. I'm not gonna be talked down about palate by the fucking pilk drinkers. Shut the hell up. Coffee Creamer is great, Twy. On its own? Is it that frequent? Yep. Thank you, Automillo. But yeah, that'll be it for our life. I'm gonna go on a BRB, eat some food, and then we will play some Super Metroid. So I will see you guys in a bit. I have had to say nearly everything this session in this chat with a metaphorical accusatory figure point. Alright, let me close out the game, put on some music for you guys. I thought I had a sweet tooth. Yeah, see you guys in a few minutes!